Good afternoon, everybody. John Stallions here at One Tribe Combat Training Collective. Today is Thursday, the 18th of December. We're getting lighter and lighter as the time goes on, getting closer and closer to Christmas. It's about 6:20 p.m. Central Standard Time. So right now we have gotten over here. We have the kids Muay Thai fired up, and back in this room back here we have the adult Krav Maga. Over on this mat over here, we have adult wrestling. And up in this mat here, we have some of the adult Webster martial arts stuff going on. And then on this very, very back mat, we have some kids Jiu-jitsu that's finishing up. So what I'm gonna do is try to find us something that's going on here that we might wanna watch. I'm gonna go ahead and get some of the wrestling. I'm gonna put us right over here on this corner, and then that way we can watch some of the wrestling, and then we'll swivel over to the Webster martial arts stuff. So I'm gonna spin you around. So this is the adult wrestling. This is True Vision Wrestling. This is Coach Jawan right here. He's the coach. And so he's just gonna be going over some stuff, and we'll just kind of see what they're getting into. So we'll leave it here for a little while, let this ride, and then we'll swivel over and watch Sabanim Grayson Webster with the Webster Martial Arts Academy.
Your head's almost right. This foot right here, actually step around, look like you want your toe like that. So then, when you go to drive, what you're going to do is walk this way. You're going to push your upper body up with your head. And then you're going to this leg right here. You're going to swing it out. So both these arms go like that. Go ahead and kind of drive. Push your head.
Yeah. So
Wrong way.
don't be
Usually you don't want to go like that. In certain situations, you will with this you won't.
This Saturday, I really hope to see you guys there.
Take a ball.
That one's like not, you don't stress out, so you kind of feel like just wear regular clothes. I got some deaf kids who when you stand by getting you right back.
Does that make you step back? Yes. This hand right here, I'm placed down low. So I'm not I'm down low. And now, see this foot right here? So what I'm going to take that knee. I want it to be like almost pinching your thighs.
don't be scared. Tighten up and over.
Cross. Cross. Head pushing in. Change off. I'll run my feet right here.
And then let's kind of
When I go to run my feet, I'll push her. So change it off. Look at that. Kind of like that.
All right, guys, let's go ahead and finish this
Monkey bars. I don't know. Put more force. But yeah, so take a step forward. As you hit your knee, yep, good. Remember I said, I want this turn in the corner. So don't you this leg. That's ideal, yeah. Then look that way at the door and drive that way. So when you go to drive,
Yeah, so we'll be the last class. Last class will be 29.
So you can stand up tall and reposition yourself for chest there when you're over here and pull back.
Any questions about that? All right, thank you. Balance it nice and strong, sir.
run your feet.
Give us some words.
Yes, right here. Now you just walk. Keep your chest. You just walk your legs back. Yes, right here. Yes, you feel that? Restart
I'll go ahead and
Life's greatest teacher. Anyway, close enough. up, bro. Yeah, you gotta stand up.
Don't keep walking backwards.
All right, Paul, you ready? I'm taking place there.
One step back. One full step back to start this leg. Once you got it here, push off like that. Now I'm like, so, yeah, put it up right here. While I'm leaning on you.
Do arm pump. So if I can walk down, I can look down hard. Hit my knees. Ready? That butt kick.
And then pause right before.
Inside shuffle.
Yeah, pause here. So, no, like you're on. Yeah, so you do how you're there and lift this leg up.
Backwards.
Yeah, once you got it leave on this side, now all you gotta do is barrel this elbow down tight and spin it.
Okay, forward. Okay. The crisscross inside.
Yeah.
And crisscross outside. To the mat.
Don't be so like up tall. I guess for that one move, that's super hard, I guess, right? Yeah, I'm sure y'all are standing up tall and stuff. So, but just when you're going, it'll help you see how that feels like.
Take this one off the mat.
So it's like my shoulder becomes a shovel where as soon as I start
Take this one, step it to the leg.
Make sense? Yeah. So it's not like you're looking down, you're just keeping everything up tall, just so I can see what I do. I'm digging it like a kid. Yes, hold on. Yes, hold on. Yes. Now, as soon as you take your penetration step, understand it's too late, you're already committed. So just go as fast as you can. As soon as you take this penetration step, the faster that knee hits the ground and the faster your other leg hits the post, the faster you're double. Yes. Nice. Stronger in, right? Make sure aim your ear here, take your shoulder here. Outside. Alright, so what we're going to work on is getting yourself the defense. Partner has a double leg in here. We'll go over a couple different methods. Y'all can clamp down on the head here, so once his head made this connection, he wants to use his head as a lever to push me over that way, to make me look this way. So I need to crunch his posture over. That's really always the first thing I always try and teach is crunch for this posture over, and we're digging this under the here also. When I got here, I'm digging and pulling onto his lat. So I'm getting the forefinger grip. I got the lat here. If y'all can grab the knee, that's even better up to here. So when we're grabbing this knee, it kind of stops, like, I guess, pushing his next move. Because he's going to want to switch off to a single here when he feels this. See, once I start grabbing this leg, this kind of makes it to where it's harder for him to shoot out. So we can work on kind of dismantling him and staying up tall to this thing. So you see, we start working into the squat position that we got on earlier. As I got a deeper go here, we start slowly gotten out and then we can go here. Oh, so, Carter has double legs. Instead of us just going here to whatever side his head wants to push us to posture-wise, him keeping this posture is kind of everything that's like keeping this double having power. So once I have my knee here, I'm leaning onto this far side over here, and then I'm clamping down on his, my elbow and pushing it harder. Once I got here,
It's super
we're here and we're grabbing it inside of the squat.
grab it? I guess we'll grab it. So what is this?
like we have a lot of power here. We're not 4 or 5 games. We're just I'm just that's all I want to look for here. Because if I don't grab here, yeah, this really just doesn't do anything. So somewhere I can keep the tension going. So kind of look together, look my or not really I'm keeping my feet still so that I'm not battling this other person. But that's okay for me. And I can dig even deeper here. So walk these two up together. Okay?
It's whatever you want to do back. That was so wrong.
Lean on your weight on him. On your toes. I guess, what do you have in wrestling? I guess you do. As long as you're in your weight class, keep that safe. Whenever you have him, understand he's going to have to hold your weight if that's a problem. If you go here, and we did this to go in here, he's just going to so, this is not, he's put my feet down. Let's go. So just put all your weight on him. I mean, with it, it's like active. It's not like I'm moving this way. But it's just active. Trying to feel like where it is. I'm going to have to work with harder classes than I do.
You got 20 seconds to start. I'm not gonna do that. Mikey and I were talking about it.
Well, guess what?
I think Mikey's strength is
There, rock and roll. Let's go.
strength of mind.
Y'all feel like y'all need even more space down low here.
So I think him and I
Keep that down like you're playing softball. Or you want to kick it over. I love it. I love it. Inside jump for me. I want to do it all the small things right. Elbows high. Building that concept, keeping elbows high. Outside for me. Trying to remember what the heck he even did. So, clank that elbow together. Because this is how I get my spladle in here. Right, let's go, John. Spladle? So, you know, the Western moves? Yeah, so... Not running, at least make it look like you're running. I grab, I'll keep this under the bottom, like build yourself up. What's the good thing here?
I see.
Yeah, it gives us a future hook because they don't like it. Like I want to go like so. Y'all understand that part? We'll keep going over reclamation. We'll give you all the head rock. I just want that kind of option for you. So yeah, for double leg here, after we've gotten ourselves to this point, I just want to grab this like I said, it's an anchor. Right now. So we work on ourselves. If I cannot break this grip, and you'll have someone with like a super tight grip that you cannot let go of, we're gonna hike this underhook up in the air, and we can kick back again. So after his hands posted on the floor, y'all can hear it and feel it. Y'all will be able to feel it. He's basically gonna get sturdier. I'm going to take the side, I'm going to kind of circle to the side so he has the underhook. I'll circle away and he's going to sit out this direction. He's going to knee slide over here. Yeah. Dump me. Yeah. So either way, we got issues there. So I'm grabbing the back of the leg here, and then I'm just going to switch over, and I'm going to put his chest, his chin in the center of my head. Here, and I'm grabbing the bottom of his chin. Not his throat, but I'm going to grab the bottom of his chin. If he then decides to try and break some options, you can sit here for some stagnant, just to kind of calm him down some. If you kind of move somewhere, when you go here,
Real quick, guys, I'm going to go ahead and jump over here to the Webster Martial Arts class. This is the adult class that's going on. I'm going to try to get you guys a good spot over here to where you can see everybody and everything, and maybe I can ask Sabin and Grayson to kind of man the kick this a little bit. So.
Just what the self-defense set looks like. So we're not going to go all the way through. We're just going to touch on a few moves. So we talked about a move called the hip wrap, and we're going to work up to the hip wrap. At least try to get to the hip wrap today. So it's going to start with, I'm in fighting stance number 2. My partner's in fighting stance number 1. I'm going to start with a lead kick to the leg, a stomp of the knee, actually. So this is a move that has been outlawed, or it's not been outlawed. There's been talks about being outlawed in MMA, and it's called an oblique kick. So basically, you're making the knee hyperextend. You're stomping on the person's knee, which if you catch them with a weak base, you'll make that knee go the other way. And it's a career-ending move. It's devastating. When we practice something like that in here, I'm never going to tell you guys to stomp directly on the knee. I'm just not. Mikey knows the state like he's going to protect himself. He's not going to take any chances. We are going to go higher than the knee, about somewhere between the hip and the above the knee, just basically the entire quad. So, and I do my foot positioning a specific way. If I went here, the likelihood of me slipping off this way and slipping off this way is pretty high. So if I put my foot at an angle, like a side kick position, it's kind of more. It's not a full side kick this way. It's more here. It's like a reverse side kick, inverted side kick, if you would. And I'm just going to make a firm stomp here. And if his leg is strong enough, he'll be able to withstand that no issue. If he's kind of just relaxed in his stance, it might still be kind of jarring. So I'm going to move in. It's a skipping motion. And I'm going to stomp here.
kick out, and then you can kind of readjust. Yes, see, now he goes to bottom position. You can take.
That's just going to be the first part of the drill, all right? Because I want to give this to you guys in increments. We're just going to go. Stepping off, all right? Getting that knee up high, delivering a strong kick to the leg. The next part of the drill, I'm going to keep this prison bars here is what we call this, or palms on the forehead. Lower down, notice I've closed the distance. And I get a grip on Michael, so I get a body lock. Clinch is another term for that. So put it all together. And the clinch is a way for us to manage the distance, because out here in this range, it's a good place for us to get clipped and get knocked out. So the further away you are, minimize your damage of getting knocked out. And the closer you are, how much power can he realistically generate from you, right? He's just maybe trying to punch me or like, it might not feel great, but it's just going to be like annoying kind of moves. It's not going to be anything that's going to be too devastating. So with your partner back and forth, if he's going to do the kick, he'll be in fighting stance number 2, and I'll be in number 1. So that means we have an open stance. We're both facing the same direction. I have my right leg back, he has his right leg forward. He's going to skip in, stomp, and you can even go up on the hip if you guys want to avoid getting close to the knee. I recommend hitting the thigh, but hit up higher if you need to. Just for safety reasons, right? As he lands, he doesn't retract the foot. He's going to place it down. He's closed the distance, and he's got a good, strong grip on my waist, right? Getting that head low, listening to your partner's ear, or excuse me, listening to their chest. Cable grip. Any questions on that? All right, so let's find a partner. Stand over that partner, just kind of spread out. So, we can even video. Sir, question, Blake? Okay. You guys need help separating? I didn't mean that bad. I didn't mean that sounded like a jerk. You need help finding a partner? I didn't mean it. Yeah, then I'll partner with somebody. Okay. We have to have Alex over. I think we're good though. Come over there. Yeah, Mikey, Blake. You guys good? All right. Spread out. Take turns. Stomp to the leg. Closing the distance. Hey. Alex, do you want to learn this? I'm not like. Do you want to learn this? You want to sit down too and take a break? I don't know your lack of words. Come on up. I'm not going the way we actually want our head on the inside of our partner, not the outside. The reason being, get that knee, bring that head to the outside. Here, I'm going to wrap up your neck and start to try to get you to choke this way. Yeah, so, and also, if we just fell, let's say I wasn't choking you, if we just fell this way, you're going to spike your head. So, keeping that head on the inside. One more time. Stop. Yeah, actually, like, put my partner with my prison bars, and then I'll go underneath. So, use that as like a battery.
Come on.
So awesome. I have to right here.
Smaller is always in this instance, being lower to the earth. Yeah, you just got.
I go my left leg.
Fine. You're saying if he's stomping you, so I just go. Belly. I'm listening to what you had for dinner, for breakfast. Whatever you ate, I don't know.
My back.
Yeah, we just go focus on the foot.
Yep, ankle line. Right.
Just go slow focus.
For top control. You can just so like
Yes. Yes.
Just one step.
oh yeah. Because now sometimes
That's it, Warren. So just when we hit that connection, go under the arms and listen to what he had for breakfast. Only thing we're missing is I want to see. Use that like a battery because like a sheet or whatever. Like if I just go like, I mean, there's a lot that can happen. Like it's my arms out, elbow, headbutt, jumping knee, whatever. There's a lot that can do. So I'm here until I make a connection, and then if I can't, I'm gonna go under and then get that. So, and with avoid this, like really, like you, and use, See, disconnection. I want you to use that as a strong. The more you guys like separate, you're just going to be like hitting yourself twice. You glue yourself, and it's the best.
Now mine's supposed to be back.
Beautiful, Paul. All right, guys. We're not going to spend a ton of time on that. I just want to show you guys the next sequence. So, Mikey does this to me. Specs.
Oh, you just said
All right, so
next week.
Mike is going to hit this on me. All right, so the defense against this, you guys already know what to do here. You guys know the trip from this position, right? We talked about it. So this is like one of the most basic ways to take your partner down, is he just hooks the inside foot and he takes me down this way, right? And I'm going to stop that before it happens, right? I'm going to take both of my hands and I'm going to weave it to the inside, and I'm going to step my base back as I extend my arms. Right? And I don't care how strong you are. This is not happening, right? So, because what you're doing is you're redirecting their spine, pushing on the temple, and when you reinforce that and you put some hip pressure into it, you put some arm strength into it, there's just no stopping it. So then we're going to cup the back of the head, modified tie clench, and I'm going to deliver a knee. Right? Again, this is self-defense. This is not what we're going to do in a sparring session. Alright, there's never going to be any of this in grappling. Alright, none of this stuff. So like none of knees, until we get to a higher level, black belt level, on us, dropping some bows, dropping some knees on everybody. So, yeah, one more time. Partner's going to move in. Connection. That's the idea, is he's not going to give me this space. I have to create that space. Back, cup the back knee, back of the neck, and boom, deliver that knee. And we're going to release from here. It's either knee and then elbow or elbow and knee. I think it's knee and then elbow. Because what Mikey's going to do from here after this elbow, it's going to drop him to his knees. Perfect opportunity for him to double leg takedown. That's what we're going to get into next. All right? So the sequence is just going to build and build and build. So we just go to the back. And I like what Mikey did a moment ago. Give yourself a platform for the knees, and then give yourself a platform for the legs. Because that way, when he does that, I mean, I can hit him with the elbow pretty good. Where if this was removed, that wouldn't feel great. It's not as far as I can by any means, but this arm wasn't there to put it. So it's just enough of protection. That elbow to the face is going to drop him to his knees, and he's going to take me down from here. Alright, questions? Just get to the portion where you're here. Don't actually execute the double leg. Keep going, guys. Yes, sir. Yeah, of course, absolutely. Now, I do think this is this line stop is that we need the double leg. This move here, the one we're talking about. This way, I think that would be useful for you guys to work on. So if you grip me on the base here, you start up there. Yep. So you really grip me going to go. So I get the side. I get my hips low. And I can deliver that knee if I really need to. Just the act of get it tight here.
I posted. You made me post.
Straighten the arms out as I
You
sit.
made me post.
That's a super useful one.
I can't believe you.
And Lauren, the only thing I'm you want to see from me is just a little bit of bend in the legs, because if those legs are straight and he comes down, even in practice, that can have a slightly high personality. So just enough to where if Wade were to put your leg on me, Wade, hard, and just start to put more weight. And like just, it's just enough that I'm not going to, you know, snap back. Nice, very good. Absolutely. You guys can try one more time.
Sorry to keep moving you guys around. I'm trying to keep these guys in focus.
You really make that frame. And the key here too, Warren, is to, as we extend those arms, is to really like center. A little bit tighter. Nice, good. You guys, you know what you guys like rock and soccer robots. Great set. Love you guys. Yes, sir. Take it off, man. Yes, sir. Happy holidays, brother. All right, brother. Yes, sir. Sounds good, man. You have a blessed one. You too, brother. Yes, sir.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's still healing. Yeah, it's still healing, but you know, I heard things like that. No room like
Come on. All right.
Yeah! Peruvian. Oh, I can have him, Cindy. Yeah. So I need some guys.
No kids class next week. Sunday still. One good. Thank you. That's what I'm saying. Good job today.
You can drop it. Nice, guys. All right, guys. So let's show respect to our partners.
This is part of the sport. It's gonna happen.
Like I said, May's not here. This is what she needs for her black belt, but I kind of started to show it on Tuesday. And I just wanted to, just kind of wanted to show you guys. So, I thought it would be fitting. I'm actually, when we finish tonight at 7:15, I'm going to be heading straight out because I have to run to Decatur. My dad and I are going to shoot a quick video. He's going to do, you guys remember the move we worked on Tuesday, what it was called? Anybody? The gift wrap. So we're going to put the Santa Claus hat on my dad. He's going to teach the gift wrap. We're going to make a cute little social media video for it. But the gift wrap involves, if I have Mike here on the ground, Mike, you might have to get some contacts, bro.
Go in the concerts yet.
Just kidding. Or some goggles or something, man. So, the gift wrap involves getting one of my partner's arms across his sleeve. There's a bunch of ways we can do that. The best way that I find is to move my body over, and I use my body weight to roll him over this way. Then I can go under the head and grab the arm with my wrist, and I can begin to move off to what's called S mount. This is a modified version of what's called S mount. So I have one leg up here, because if my leg's down, you could trap it if you wanted to, and kind of get me in some trouble here. So I just transition to this position here. And everyone thinks this is a choke. There you go. Like a lot of beginners will get here and just try to wrench the person's neck. Someone with inexperience might tap to that, and that's fine. But this is not something any person that's high level will try to tap anyone out. But what I want to do instead is transition my hand here, so I go inside, And I glue myself to them, and I'm going to rock them over this way. And I'll start to work on my choke. So I can start by punching this down, climbing. And if I want to move this way, I can move this way. The idea of the strong arm being on bottom is kind of a fallacy. We start to choke our partner here. So what we'll do, Mike can be on the bottom. I'm just going to do this. We're not going to worry about our arms trying to muscle anything down. We're just going to put our hands on the ground. Our center lines are connected or in line. Yes or no? So I move off to the side, get low, and then rake his arm across his body. We're trying to get your arm back across the center line. You can do it, but it's some work. It's got to work for you. So time is of the essence. So when I move it across, I get that arm under the head. I start to grab this hand, and I work on that transition. This is where I want you guys to stop. What's nice about this is from a self-defense position, this is a great place to be. Right? You can do a lot of things from here. Taking the back is the best, but I mean, I would always recommend you guys not to punch someone in a street fight. Always do a palm strike. I can smack, the concrete pretty hard. It stings, but if I try to punch, you can't punch the concrete very hard before you start breaking your knuckles and stuff. So bones are hard. My palm here is, I'd slap them all day, and I'm fine. My hand's not going to break. So I just want you guys here, working on the palm strike position from here. And don't really hit it too hard. Maybe give them a couple of these, and then try to scare them with that last. So one more time, we'll do it to the other side. And then we'll kick some stuff, guys. It's not a karate class. So I'm down. I get over, shift my body weight this way. I've really exposed his back right here. This is a big deal. Because most people on the bottom position are going to fight in every fiber of their being to keep their back pinned to the mat, which is not always the smartest move. They think it is, but you actually have to kind of threaten a back take to start creating some movement so you can start to escape. But, and obviously Mikey's not resisting it. But again, I want us to work on thinking about it. Rolling, grabbing that hand. Do not transition to the S mount until you have this grip on the hand. So here's what we're talking about. Or here's how I transition to S mount.
It's not necessarily
The hand, the side where all the actions happen. Let me put it that way. That's the side, same side leg that will come. Go foot up. Don't try to come this way. Don't bring the foot up on this side. This knee on my side over here is just going to slide up and give him a pillow. So I use my hand for some weight right here to transition the weight. And I just bring my foot up, my knees up real tall, and I don't want my arm bent. I want to straighten my back and extend my arm, which kind of tightens up this gift wrap. And you give him a couple, give him this present, give him this Christmas present. All right? Questions you have? Okay. Scare me like that. You just got done filling out all that thing.
You can replicate show what that is.
All right. So, any questions about the gift wrap? No, it's a lot of stuff.
That's fine, you don't have experience.
All right. Give it your best shot.
You did right it wrong.
We'll more comfortable here with Bailey. Okay, that's totally fine. Absolutely. So what I'll do is I'll show you guys what's next. I'll show you guys what's next.
If you know it, yeah, I don't know it.
Alright, so I'm just going to do some paddle kicks on the shield. So something we don't do a whole lot that we're going to start doing more of is leg kicks. Now, when we're in the adult class, the 3 classes prior to this class, shoulder, So I don't let them kick below the belt. For you guys, when we're sparring, I don't mind if we leg and stuff. So we're just going to work on that right here. So Wade, a traditional round kick to the body will look like this. We're just going to lower it down here, and you're just going to kick same way. Just kick a little lower. So, yeah, like so. So we're going to do both nights. We'll do the leg and the body. We'll start low and then high. So you guys want to play around with that, or so we want to make sure we get the top of our foot. There's a little delicate move, and I'll just mirror you here. So there's a little move that we do here. It's kind of like pivoting on my lead foot. If I keep this foot fixed right here in this position, and I try to throw my kick real hard, I can't get my hip over, and I'm gonna really jack my knee. So I'm big on safety. That's what you guys know. So there's a slight lift up on the ball of the foot, so I'm balancing on the ball, and I just pivot. You don't even have to throw the kick. You can just work on just lifting, pivoting, just kind of pointing our knee towards the target. And when you want to let go and extend,
Oh, you were not
you
choking.
can just open the leg up,
Oh, yeah, nope, there you
it
go.
out.
It's a hard thing to do where we're not just here and I'm not just.
So I make my toes go
I'm not
facing
sitting
up,
up
facing.
I need to like squat like this and make another shot.
So open the gate. So the gate
Okay, let's see
is
if I can
being
just get that
open through
first
this
one.
pivot. So
Alex?
if you keep this foot
Don't you dare.
your hips are not open. So when you pivot on the ball of the foot, we open.
Okay, so it's here.
Pick up the foot. Really put your weight on. The round kick is so quick, and I've been doing it this way for so long, but I just like the version of lifting.
Same time? At the same time, you're going to reach under my head.
How we feeling, guys?
Yep. Well,
Good?
So go ahead and rake me over. This is their first time through it. Okay, yep. Okay, reach under. There you go.
Good grip on the wrist, Bailey. Right here. Try to really, yep. And the foot closest to me is going to post up. Nice. And think about just sitting up tall and straightening your arms out. Yeah. And think about the more you straighten this arm, yes, the more you straighten that arm, the tighter that is for Paul, the more uncomfortable. And just give him a couple light. Yep, slaps to the face.
Yeah, keep that leg out. Keep kicking it. You might have to hike the underhook up. Keep kicking and make it.
Yeah, I know. He's totally fine. Okay, so
Let
it's
go of that
this.
thigh as soon as you've kind of gotten to where he is right here. So as soon as you've gotten maybe to where like.
So I'm gonna put the takedown.
So
What's the next part?
The next part.
So it's this.
So I'm showing you got the takedown. Oh, how to take the
Oh,
back.
like
you
how to
mean?
take back.
Yeah. So when we take the back from here, take your hand,
Okay.
swim underneath his elbow from the outside. Yeah. And it would actually be easier entry if you come back here. So instead of coming all the way down here. Yep.
Oh,
Yep.
okay.
So keep everything glued to you. Don't disconnect with the other hand.
Okay.
Yep. And so I'm not crazy about all this disconnection. So I want you to think about getting your chest, everything really glued tight to him. Yep. And then you're going to fall back on your back this direction. And when you do, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Your other foot's going to come around and your hook needs to come in. All right, and there'll be like a slight little adjustment that we need to do. But from here, so from here, I want you to switch off to the seatbelt grip if I can. Here, I'll show you.
My little T-Rex arms.
Nice, Wade. Great. Damn it, actually, it's a good leg out. His left leg.
Yes, get back. Nice, right there. Yes. Then we'll go
And Blake, you guys can start doing some power dance.
You'll be in the right position.
All right, guys, we've been on that for a little bit. Let's go over here to the Freedom Muay Thai. They're just getting warmed up. I'm going to get a little bit of the Krav Maga in the background. So I'm going to go over here right behind Coach Daniel. So his class meets on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 6:50. and Wednesdays at 6. So this is Freedom.
Friday mornings at 5.
And Friday mornings at 5. So let's just go right over in here. Actually, this is not the best. This corner is less used. So these guys are just getting warm. So we're gonna sit right over here. And they ought to be getting into some fun stuff here in a bit. So there's your Thai flag. So this is Muay Thai, Freedom Muay Thai. This is what most of our MMA guys use for their striking art, their striking base. And then for their grappling base, they'll use wrestling and judo for their takedowns and jiu-jitsu for their groundwork. By and large, this is just a rough rule of thumb.
You'll need a partner and some Thai pads.
Hey man, how you doing, Edmund? Trying to find a good place to sit. Hey guys, y'all bear with me for a second. I'm gonna try a new spot. So y'all bear with me just a second while I'll try to get this over my shoulder while I do these adjustments. Let's see. I'm gonna try. No, you're not in the way. That's what I was trying to do. You were good, Edmund. Use that space. I'm experimenting around here. So this may be a decent spot. We're gonna try this, guys, for a little bit.
Kicks in. 50 on each leg. 50 on each leg. Make sure punching before it. It comes out right after your jab. Okay. Yeah, if I was to bring somebody here that was and watch your kick, you'd be like, oh, you might have a kickboxing boy. I wish I would have recorded how you used it. I'm sure though. Since it's like, I mean, still we're getting out here.
Am I?
Yeah.
What made you say that?
You're not throwing it hard.
Yeah. I just think that he was. I want to watch myself.
Whatever you gotta do, dude. And the only way you're gonna get it back home. Looks like shit, throw it. It hurts, so you can throw it.
Yeah. If it ain't good there, step out. That means take a more pronounced than outside step. Because you're good for the feet. Give it close, easy.
Fire back.
Yeah, but
Don't punch him back.
don't pivot. Just take a step and turn it out. Straight. It's called touchdown.
Speak that shit.
Pronounce it. So literally bump it. Yeah. That'll automatically float it. It's definitely slower, but it works. Yeah, it really does. Just that foot. Yes. There. And watch your aim though. That's the only thing. Here. You gotta go lower. Yeah, that's a bad one. Yep. But good. They're gonna do that.
Right hand. Right hand.
Look out, look out. Look out and roll. Look out and roll. Keep going. Yes, sir.
But you are going to get something by throwing your kick. With every kick, you go to the mastery. You don't get mastery by not throwing it. It's all reps.
Depending on how you feel.
Go harder, Matrix.
Come on, baby. Get the floor shorts over there. Let's focus. Yeah, not really that much tightening. This is where you build a wrist. To be honest. Yeah. This is what my food is. That's the sad part about it. You got to do the wrist on hold. Come on, baby. Yes, sir. 27. There we go.
at that toe. Pivot on that toe. You want your heel to face in while you're kicking.
Might be a little stronger. Here we go.
Yes, exactly, yes. I'm going to close all of this. But, I mean, it looks like
Pop it on as best you can.
But anyway, I just,
on now. One of the first things. In there. It's a classic. Over here. All done? Keep the tap pads, go in that corner. You need to up, so we can block for you. You're not holding it. You'll be on the first station. Pass is going to be better at having it. You're going to go through, and then they'll go through, and better be here tomorrow.
Blake should be back tomorrow.
I think.
It's easier. I don't ever have to leave. It's wonderful. I gotta do that.
You didn't do it. You didn't do anything.
Where's
So my job is after hours call on the weekend. Once a month, I'm on the road. So I'll probably work. I bet you. That's
Real quick, just to let you guys know, it looks like the Muay Thai guys are about to get ready to do some sparring and some pad work probably, or at least some drilling kind of stuff there. So a lot of the classes are starting to tie up and be done. So over here we do have the Webster martial arts class just finished, and over on this mat over here we'll have the Jiu-jitsu guys going. Nothing in the back mat. So, and then over here in this back mat over here, you can see the Wichiru traditional Okinawan karate going on. So I'm gonna go ahead and focus you back up over here so you can still see some of the Muay Thai stuff.
I'll get the hang of it.
You want to hold first? You're holding first. I'm gonna make it shorter.
No. Oh, you missed it. That's not how it goes. It's like you should say don't do that. That's wrong.
Check it out.
He was just like
Right hand, I said. Split, left hook, right elbow, left hook, right hand.
all right, yes. Yeah, we're gonna get Just where it was so cold and now it's and like even driving here, I can feel the car moving. Be careful.
Right hand, left hook, right knee. Nope. Down. Right knee. Left hook. Right elbow. Set. Right hand. Left hook. Right knee. Left. Short next. Alright, right knee. Knee. Back. Elbow. 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 Just like you need a punch. Yep. There. Ready? Knee. Rip. Left hook. Right hand. Right knee. Down. Bang. 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 Rip. 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 We got it. Yeah, that's what we're doing. You know, what are you holding over here? Beautiful. And the 5 squat. Okay. 5 jump squat. Again. Let's go on camera. Work. Work. Come on. Don't work. Don't work. Okay, maybe now. Ready? Work. Let's go. Land on that blade. Try to straighten that hand out while we're in the back. I mean, I'm talking to the fighters. They don't have fighters, but no faster. I think most people are doing no faster, right?
All right, guys, I'm gonna go just kind of walk around a little bit. So right here. So one of the things we do at One Tribe is, so the Webster martial arts class is done. However, we have so much mat space that we like to kind of give like kind of an open mat type time for them too. So they're staying after and working on different things over here. We encourage all of our students to do that, especially when we have open mat space. This little, and this is one of the dividers we use that we use here to divide up stuff. So we have a no-gi Jiu-jitsu going on here, and this space back in the back over here, which is empty. Probably since these guys over here are starting to get into their drilling, they're probably going to do some overflow into sparring once they get the drilling over with. So they'll probably spar over in this area, and then some will jump over here in the back area. The other thing that we also encourage our students to do is strength training, which we've got, if you go down this turf walkway all the way back here to this door, we've got a full weight room back there. So when other classes are going on that may not be at your class time, we encourage them to come in, get some weightlifting and stuff like that, and some strength training. So at any rate, I just kind of wanted to show that around a little bit. I am going to set us up right here on this corner and fly it right over here so you guys can get some of this no-gi jiu-jitsu for now. If I can think about it, I'm going to jump into this class as well, but if I can think about it, I'll go over here and get some of the sparring for the Muay Thai as well, because that's always a lot of fun.
Oh, I missed!
That's right. Okay. How's everything going? Go again. It's all right. My dream, but she's like marine biology stuff at Webster, like the campus itself, the resource. She's like, she was like so stressed and so bored that she finally she's like, I gotta go where the best resources and best professors.
Nice. And Tom! Get you a new partner.
Alright, grab somebody, man. Just flow rolling. Just flow rolling.
Good seeing you, dog. How you been? I got you, Conrad. My man, on this, go!
Come on, Alex.
You give it to or I give it to this.
What? You gave it right to him. Yeah. Oh, how's it feel, huh? Okay, that's my bad.
That's it, buddy. Let the air out.
30 seconds. And time! One more. Come on, partner. My man! On this! Don't go with Conrad! Go!
I'll start with something before they out. One thing happens before they out.
Oh, you're 30 seconds.
All right, so we can get us a better angle.
And time. Get your little water.
Word. Warming up the clap for you.
I'm a dad, bro. I'm allowed to make it. I'm allowed to make it. I'm a dad. I feel like I just do that now. I just gotta have it. I don't even. I do it a lot. I'll do this the rest of the what the heck?
So like 5
Man, this Asian squad is one of the best they've ever knows all about blowing out overtime. This week, so I was telling Mike, I said, hey, I'll still work the pump sign from the crowd. Nice. Alex, yes, sir. You want to tell everybody about something?
January 24th, we've got the next in-house tournament. White belt, blue belt, purple belt. Please sign up. See here, if you know anyone at any other gyms and they want to sign up, let me know. January 31st, the following weekend. Good vibes coming here to Huntsville. You want to compete in that? Go for it. Double the price. Not as fun as mine. Won't be mad, just pissed. January 24th, that night, CFC will be here in Huntsville. I believe Fabian will be signing on that card. And then in February 21st, they've got a fight card down in Tuscaloosa. I plan to go down there. And then there's another tournament coming up in Decatur. So January 24th, big day. January 31st, shouldn't be a big day for us. I want it to be bad. And then February 21st. So if you want to compete, please sign up. I know we've got some guys from out of town, poking their heads in. If y'all planning to compete, sign up. If you train at a gym that's not on like the invite list, just mess with me. We'll get you signed up. I just have that so that all of Nashville doesn't sign up. So yeah, that's all for me, sir.
Everything else is good. Past Saturday, had a really good time with the seminar and the party. We had a lot of food. Got to do a lot of good work with Juwan. Thank you again for helping teach and all that good stuff. Had a lot of fun with it. One thing real quick, just kind of serious, off topic and stuff like that before we get into things. You guys know, most of you know I'm an athletic trainer and I work at construction sites, stuff like that. For health and wellness, this time of year is our mental health awareness stuff. I can tell you, like up in Burlington, Vermont, Burlington, as small as it is, it's always top 5 in the country for suicides per capita for this time of year. This time of year gets a lot of stuff going on. One of my coworkers just put out an interaction they had with somebody at one of their construction sites. It was a guy, they could tell something wasn't right with him. He was breaking down a little bit. Turns out he's got a lot going on in his life. He's had a 13-year-old daughter that he really wasn't part of her life. You know, she was all with her mom. Mom was very abusive. The daughters tried to commit suicide at school twice. The mother just showed up, dumped the daughter off, saying, she's your problem now. He doesn't have a lot of money, doesn't have insurance, he's trying to deal with his own kids, deal with that. He's breaking down. And they noticed, they went and talked to him, and his whole idea was, you know, we're construction. I just turn it off. We got work to do. Nobody wants to talk about problems. I show up, do work, and I deal with it later. It's like, that's not helpful. So they've been helping him and trying to break that stigma. If you guys know somebody that you just, again, worry about, something like that, if it's one of you all, I don't care. Come talk to me, grab a friend, grab a coach, you know, somebody else, anything. You know, part of us jiu-jitsu, a lot of this is physical, but a lot of this is mental, a lot of this is controlling yourself, you know, trying to stay positive when you're going through ruts, and we also take care of each other. So again, it's that, you know, the idea of being a black belt on the mat, being a black belt off the mat, taking care of other people. So if there's somebody you worry about, somebody you think about, somebody you know is going through a hard time, you know, again, it's not like we have to take care of people financially or anything like that, but at least just check in with them, try to talk to them. And again, if anybody in here is going through stuff, I know I used to deal with depression a lot. I had a lot of bad thoughts. On the timer! Get to somebody you talk to. Think about somebody in your family, somebody that relies on something. So again, I don't care if it's either as part of my job off the mats. I don't care if it's like you just come to me and you say, hey John, I need to talk to you. And I don't care if you say, give me 10 minutes. I got to get a bunch of stuff off my chest, out of my brain. Don't talk to me unless I ask you a question. I'll sit there. I'm happy to listen. I mean, I know Stallions, Bobby, Alex, anybody here would be happy to do it. So if there's anything going on with frustrated life and stuff, most of the time it just needs an ear. And so either be that ear for somebody else or, you know, it's hard to get heavy around kind of Christmas time, but this is the time that bad things happen to people and get stress and the family and different things get there. So that's my serious message for everybody to kind of think about that. So, what we're doing tonight, trying to think about everything like let's something good, something fun, something basic kind of ideas that we can work on. So, you know, we've been bouncing off Bobby and stuff. So what we're going to do is we think about at good fights, you know, at Alex's, if we go to overtime, we have our positions, right? We get caught, you know, set in a spider web, set on the back, different things like that, okay? And that's where we go from. And it seems like a lot of time, one of the ones that people really seem to get caught in the most is from that spider web, getting that arm bar. They either lose it there, where the person gets away, or the person gets caught. So what I figure we're going to do is, let's get to this spider web position, okay? First we're going to do, look at some ways to counter the spider web, okay? We're going to look for ways to attack it, to break it, to get that arm bar. Then we're going to break up and we're going to do rounds. So you're going to get with the person you're working with, set it up, and boom, you're on top and they're on top. Little quick 2-minute rounds. Starting from there, if you go past it, just keep rolling. I don't care, don't care. So we're going to go from there, trying to get that arm bar, and the other person trying to defend it, and then what happens, happens. Then we're going to switch top lines, and we're going to come back and we're going to do some ways to escape that spider web position. Go back and do 2 more rounds. So we kind of work that up. Attack 2 rounds, defend 2 rounds, and then see who's paying most attention to attacks. Okay? So, come on, Alex. Is your arm okay to work on? Yeah. All right. Alright, so for anybody who doesn't know kind of the spider web position, it's Alex is down. Alright, it's basically set up for an armbar for side control. I got one leg across. I will eventually have one over his face. The rules, pretty much you have one arm hook, and you're going to start with one hand on the floor. So this is kind of where we're thinking at. And again, I see a lot of times people here and they worry so much about getting everything and everything said, they lose this arm, right? They get ready to roll with it, they don't sit tight. So what I'm thinking about, as we get here and we get ready to go, I want to get my initial hold. So whatever you wherever you want to be. Choose whatever one you want. So the first one we'll start with, as soon as basically they say go, the main thing is I need to kick this elbow. So a lot of people, you know, they pull up or they start to lay back. First things first, either cross your heart or come to the hip. One of the two, right? Boom, I like to come here first because you got to bring that elbow in. It makes it a little harder and it keeps it supported up. If I can stay here and pull up, he can start spinning and get that elbow out, right? Okay, so it's tucking that way. So as soon as we do it, I'm kind of up, or I'm coming to the hip to get this angle. But like I said, I like kind of up. This is where I'm going to start. Okay? Next, this foot comes to the neck. Okay? I don't want it laying here. It seems like this is it, but one, you can fight. If I'm here, and he's got some abs, so go ahead and sit up. Right? Oh, I get to, yeah, he starts working it, and I can maybe finish it, right? But if I hook, go ahead and sit up now. It's actually a lot more powerful. Everybody's thinking I got to use my hamstring press down. Hook the neck. If I trap the elbow, I hook the neck. This is where I want to start. Next, a lot of times he has his hands gripped. His hands gripped, something like that. So the first one I'm going to work on, we've done before, it's called ladder. Okay, climbing the ladder. This is my rung. The next one, I'm coming across. I want to get elbow deep. Elbow deep pull. Elbow deep pull. There it is. It's going to pop. I don't want to do this. Lost it. I need to make sure I work all the way through. All the way through. And every time I do that, I pull back a little bit. So 2 times behind me. Start here. Look. Ladder. 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 Come back. Finish. I don't even have to switch my grip. I'm already hooked around his wrist. Hands together. Back we go. Got good elbows. No hips out. Boom. That thing's squeeze knees. Remember? See all this space between his pinky and my chest? He can handle that. I squeeze his knees. Boom. Look at all this extra room now. Little pop. So this is what we're going to work on to start. We're here. Okay, about to go. Trap. Push. Climbing. Start climbing. Start climbing. Pops. Nice and easy. If I go with that start, all right, try that hook in the neck. Tell your friend to sit up. Sit up. Let's do it. 1, 2, 3.
Who needs one?
Wow.
Who needs one? Who needs one? Do some.
Hey, why don't you scoot over so that you can be on camera? So Barbie doesn't yell at us that you're not on camera. It's so hard to get good help these days.
Oh yeah, that's a fair point. We didn't have to do any of this.
So does
We
Steph.
didn't have to do any of this.
You're on camera. You gotta take a look at it.
He said just go. Unless you want to look at
That's the whole thing. Is like you arm bar me, but I slap you. Okay. Well, welcome.
Name of the game there, brother.
I like, a lot of people like to go this way. I like to go right. I like to be up here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and a lot of people grab like this. I like to grab like it's hard to break that far. Yeah, and so I don't like to grab my hand, I like to grab my I'm gonna do it just like this. Just what most people do. Play with breaking that grip. They hit you.
Everybody take a look, okay? A few little extra details on this. I like it. So a couple of good questions that come up. One is, again, I can go really fast if Alex is letting me just do this. Most of the time, you're probably not going fast. You can have the patience to have this hold, okay? So as I'm here and I have this, I have a little bit of tension. When I come over the top, pause there. Now look, I've got two arms in my whole body, creating a little bit of pressure. I don't want to just, I pull, and I'm doing this, right? I've got tension with one. The other comes up, double, bring it out. It's going to help. The other is if you do have a long slip rash guard, you're here, you'll find as you do this, sometimes you slip back. Sometimes you slip back. That's fine. If you rush it, then that's all you're going to do is here, slip. Here, slip. When you get here, you come across. If I'm pulling, even if it slips, look, I'm still a little bit further. Look where his hands went. Here, I pull, I slip, and I'm still a little bit further. Okay? So take your time, don't rush it. Here, tension. Here, keep them together. Out. Boom. And that's done. Okay? So take another couple, another minute. Keep working on it. We'll have like one or two more attacks to kind of break this, and then we'll do those rounds. Okay? So again, take your time doing it. See how you do it. Again, slip it. Once you do it with two arms, go ahead and let it slide. Still made gains, right? Every little bit that starts to shrink away, that works. And again, this works, hands, chest grip, wrist. Once you start getting wrists or elbows, it's a little bit tougher. But if it's hands and everything, you'll break this super easy. So again, patience with it. Okay? Let's keep working it. 1, 2, 3.
He's instigating. Don't blame the old man. Oh, jeez.
So one thing that I know some do is
As long as you're maintaining your hooks elbow deep, they're not going to get anywhere.
I got kind of a little bit of a leverage point. So I can bring this guy in here. Now it's going to my I use my arms at all. But I've seen it kind of back towards this way, break it away. Right. I like to do that side. I want to come here. I want to get this up because what you're
Yeah, I was going to say.
yeah, you're going to that's one of the cases we get a minute. I do want to have it drawn up, but I want to have it hit. I'm going to bring this guy in. Bring it into this white. If I can bring that in. I want to go on. Let's say you're just yeah. but I like to get.
All right, everybody take a look. Let's go on to kind of our next ideas. We'll still kind of have this to start. So one of the problems we have, because, you know, Brian Webster's stubborn, is Brian already knows that he's sitting here, elbows out, he's a little bit weaker. Okay? And look at all this space on the guy. So one of the things Brian does is he tucks this elbow to his rib. Keep your grip there. Okay? Now, it's a little bit harder. I don't have as much room because look at how I'm leaning forward. So even if I can to dig here, I don't have the same pressure because my back is rounded. So it's not as strong, right? So it may be, and especially when they're here, it's a little bit harder for me to dig into there. Okay? So now we're going to look at a couple of options. Number one, depending on what bracket you're in, this is legal or not. And Alex already knows what's going to happen. Okay? Anybody else know? Easy enough, right? Look, I got that bone in there, right? Rotate in there. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to come over the top, bam, right there, and break it. Okay? There are a few different ways to go. If you can throw this leg over and triangle it, cool. I like, if you can, it's almost better to do the one by the body. That way I'm still sitting in line with him. For me, with my hip, I tend to slip out of here too much. But you can come in and triangle that in. Okay? It's a little bit better because you can still keep this hook on the face. But if you can't, due to like arthritic hip, boom, other one can come across. Right? See, this one is, if he can just deal with that, he can sit up a little bit better because I'm taking the pressure off the head. Okay? He can turn towards me. So, hip side, better. Head side still works. Okay? Again, check your rules because this can be illegal for you. So that's all I really want to do is as I'm here, boom, I come across his wrist, put his wrist to it, and look, even from here I can just rotate. Yeah, not happy. If I need to, I pull a little bit. Okay? See, look, he does not like that. He wants, I'm not even pulling, and it's miserable. Okay? Good? All right. Everybody good with this one? Ready to try it?
You.
All right. No easy because it hurts, right? And again, you don't have to crank on this. As long as you've got the wrist trapped, okay? Look, I just thumbs up. Super fast. Quick and nasty.
Is one just throwing the leg over and the other
If you're ready. It depends, yeah. It just depends on where you're at. Like I said, used to prefer to throw the one that's by the hip over because then I still got a lot of pressure by the head and the shoulders locked in. But with this hip, it doesn't rotate that well anymore. So you can come from the other side. Just know I'm giving them a little bit more room to escape, a little bit more to try to sit up or move out. But yeah, as long as you're trapping that wrist kind of to their chest, you're going to have this. It's there.
Still want to grab the neck?
You can. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with it. If you want to get really mean, right? So
Let's
say,
get really mean.
okay, so say that you're throwing, you know, we're here and I'm throwing this one over, right? If I can, I do want to grab, okay? So see, I'm still hooking his head on here. And I can start to fall, and then even if I need to, there. Okay. So that's where you can get the mean stuff in if you want to kind of be, oh, he was trying to sit up. I didn't mean to step on his neck. Again, street fight, shit. Pop that bicep tendon and stomp his neck. I don't care. Take him out. Everybody good? All right, let's work this little bicep cutter. 1, 2, 3.
Biz 4 clap. I did it early this time. Sorry. Oh, it's too fun.
Like Chris Slater.
I know. All right. The other side you prefer? Whichever one you want, man. Yeah, I can do biceps test. So whichever one you have. I'm holding on. You're tired of all this mess. Either one of these can come over. Usually, I found that the rule of thumb is, like, since you have this one in, this is the one you want to bring up. Yeah, and you'll bring this guy up right there. Yeah, and then you can just rotate your arm to make your false run into my bicep. That's right. Make it big. Yeah. Yeah, and you can even play around with the part of your wrist bone when you get like the mean part of the cutting bone. Yeah, that's absolutely. That's what you want, right there. Yeah. Oh man. Yeah. And what's nice about this training, I'm driving an hour and a half. Well, sometimes they'll do these things where
She's like, I gotta go train back. And she's like, where's my car? I'll get my lights up. I'll touch it up really good or whatever. Especially, they'll bring this guy over this way.
Whatever you're comfortable with. I tend to do. I swap because I normally fall the other way. I always fall head side. Yeah.
I don't know if more like yeah, and it's a real good one.
One drop, submission showdown, second tournament. A lot of times that happens. Risers are encouraged.
You doing that different?
Not at white belt.
Oh, not a white belt.
At white belt, you can hear. Especially a lot of times this is painful. They'll start to slip their arm out and give it to you or you'll start to do it. Like I said, Blair over at Rocket City MMA, I showed him this once because he was having, he could overpower people, but they were locking down, showed him once, he did it to everybody. So there were times he'd be there, and as soon as I felt his leg move, I'd just be like, okay, I'll try to fight through the arm bar. I'm not going to get my, tendon pop. So keep working. Keep going.
Yeah, either and you can play with whatever side is comfortable to you. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's good. Really, the big thing that you're looking for an arm bar and you kind of set up, you want to keep my head out and my body out. So there are several different types of escapes. I can come in here, I can push this out and come out the ground. Most times it's going to be head side, but so you'll want to be, and then once you do pop this loose, you're going to be pinching your knees together. You know what I mean? You certainly could. You certainly could. You certainly could. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. This is going to be awful. Yeah. And you can certainly come straight back without even rotating. I mean, you don't even. Yes. Yeah, it'll cut right through. Yeah, but I like that.
Work on this another minute. I'll show you one more, then we'll hit those rounds. Then we'll hit some escapes, and then we'll do our other rounds.
Yeah. That's.
I got a mean one next.
Earthquake. Technique is worse than that.
Hopefully with your foot.
Over this way, there's opportunities.
Okay, yeah.
So there are opportunities. So you feel like you're short, man. So but typically with the setup of this kind of thing or whatever, you want to have that draw. I like having that draw. Like I said, yeah, I do. And I want to have this under your arm, pinching in. I like to have this one over for the abdomen level. That's just my thing. Because you can actually get what we're talking about here, from right here. Yeah, I mean, all I'm going to do here is just come up like that. You know what I mean? Because I'm using this as a fulcrum, so I can pull this down. Sucks.
Like a baseball.
Yeah, there you go, like the splintering wood.
Yep.
Wouldn't be the first.
And you're using your trunk, not even using your arms. You're just coming back and just posture up. Oh, it's awful.
Yeah,
Just kind of posture up.
Yeah, awful.
might sound like that biocrack.
One or two more in.
Yeah.
For this spiderweb, like lots of good stuff.
Oh yeah, we could do like a whole week.
Oh yeah, there's so much good stuff. And then even being
All right. Let's take a look. A couple little details on this before we get to the third and last one for this. Like I said, there's a lot of different ways we can break this, attack it. Like I said, I could take like almost a whole 2 weeks just doing different ways to attack it. So, looking at when we're doing this, if we're doing this little bicep cutter, right? there's a few different things. If I have this side, say, and I come here, you know, I can grab my foot. Say I can't grab my foot, as long as I'm pinning, I can still grab his forearm here and look, that little bit, you know, boom. Just twist the wrist, we're gonna go, okay? So you don't have to worry about it. If it's one thing nice if I can get my own shin, because then I can kind of keep it locked in a little bit, right? I can add to this, I can do a few different things, okay? But even if I was here, okay, and say I've got this one through, and I come here, like I said, I can still just even trap, come in, get my own wrist, almost like a Kimura grip right here, and still just kind of get that nice little pop in there. So again, a lot of different things we can do to get there. Sometimes you can just kind of threaten that, cause a little bit of the pain to make him relax his grip. This next one is a fun one. This one's really nasty. You can cause a ton of either shoulder pain or neck pain on this one, okay? So as we're here, and I have this set up, one of the other times this gets lost is for this move, I want to have the hip side hand through. So you'll see a lot of people, they go to try to switch like this, and as they're switched, look, they've lost all this position. So again, I already know I have one way that I can change this, right? I can either come through like a ladder, boom, there I have it locked. The other one is I'm gonna come in and I'm gonna get my own wrist, okay? I don't need to worry about my hand, so I'm grabbing my wrist. And as I lean, I'm ripping it through. Sometimes it'll pop that, right? Because you're really getting a twist to it. But that's how I wanna make my switch. Is either start with the ladders, make sure I'm in, or grab my own wrist, rip it through. Okay. Now, I have the hip side arm through. This is where I'm going to make my pain to this. Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to shift my hips. This leg comes further apart, or over him, this one comes here. Okay. And you can kind of see where this is going. Just start leaning up. You're either going to get like a go-go, or this shoulder's going to go. But they will go for something. Something will break. Okay. So again, a lot of this is, a lot of times when people learn this, they're kind of like, okay, look, I can't tuck my leg. It's just a scoop. See, I lift a butt cheek. That's all I have to do. Lift a butt cheek, and I turn. And it's right there. And he's already not liking this. And if I really want to be mean, that's all I have to do is just bridge up. Boom. Okay. So we're here. Maybe I've got this arm through. However, I want to make my switch. Ladders or rip this one through. Have a little bit of grip.
Come on, Alex.
Right here. Bam. Okay. Once I'm here, like I said, my turn. Plant. I just lift my butt cheek towards his hips. It naturally comes right here. Now, a lot of people worry about, do I need my foot all the way to here? You can, but that's also, see, it takes a lot off. I just need, right about here is fine. See, I'm on his shoulder. Even if he tucks his chin, go ahead. Cool, I'll still lean up on that. And then even from here, even if it pops, right? Look, come back. Got my arm bar. Okay? We have it. So last time, if I need to make a switch, however I want to make that switch, boom. Butt cheek up, shin right to the neck. Toes pull them up, don't let them down here. Toe, hook them up. And then just start sitting up. Right there.
Was he having from the neck or the shoulder?
Definitely the neck, but when I tuck my chin and go, you start feeling it, like obviously it sucks here, but you start feeling that like push there.
Go for it. Okay. Okay. Brian's just gonna lay there and be like, what'd you have for lunch today?
Yeah.
Boom. Hook, plant. Lift to here. And all I'm gonna do is just lift up. What was yours?
Neck.
Neck. And again, even if I'm here and I don't have it on my neck, right? See, I lean in on him. But if I don't, even from here, look. Arm bar right there. I can still extend it.
Oh, yeah, let's see, brother.
Bam. Or lean in, or both.
I will see you before next week. Love you.
Daniel, have a good one, man.
Merry Christmas.
You too, man. Love you, brother.
See ya. See ya.
All right, everybody good to do this one, then we'll do a couple of rounds breaking it. Let's
Yeah.
go. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, I missed it. I was on time.
You were on time. It's the hardest part.
Now you
It's the
just gotta
hardest part of
listen. Just be like 1, 2.
Whoops.
Because I used it for solid sports and they got rid of it. I need to stop ADHD, but you can see.
That's one thing.
Is it like a ladder or here? Oh, you have to be my switch.
I really like
Oh, So it's like the.
Let's say,
I think it's like the last, like that, like if you feel like either way, I feel like if they feel like I'm just messing up. Maybe they leave.
huh? No, it's okay. Whichever side you want. Sure, sure.
You know, like they can hit, just sit, you start turning your body.
Yeah, this is already.
No, I'm saying they.
Yeah, yep. You're gonna kind of sit back, like almost like you're riding a side. Drop this down.
ACLs and LCLs and shoulders and papers.
Good. Okay, let's say, yeah, go ahead. I'm gonna get off of it. Good.
So then can I keep going this way?
Yeah, okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead, keep going. You're doing it right.
No, you're good, you're good. I like those. Then I can drop back.
I feel like you, yeah.
Stay here. I feel like if I stay here, I don't have enough like power.
I feel like if you sat down on your left front cheek, I can't grab anymore.
Yeah,
I can't
keep
get
that
it.
tension there. Okay.
And you'll get your arm.
Yeah. So as long as I sit up to break it, then I can go back down.
That's what I feel like would happen.
Okay.
That's what I feel like would happen. Yeah.
And as you're doing this, when you're sitting up, turn your toes towards the ground. That way you're making sure that nice sharp edge of that tibia is cutting right through. If I'm sitting up and I'm pressing here, yeah, there's weight on you, but I also want to cut. So as you do it and those toes pull up, as I'm sitting up, rotate your hip to the ground. Turn those toes to the ground and it's going to be even worse.
I'm thinking, see, I'm kind of like riding on the side of the motorcycle here. So then I'm going to take these toes.
You should feel a difference when they turn those
Oh, I just realized another little detail. Bringing this knee.
Yes.
More of like a, kind of like out of partner. Which you see is alright. Like out of here. No, instead of just going that way with it, I was going.
Oh, like
Yeah, getting a knee on it, pushing it down.
I'm giving enough time. Yeah, there's a lot tighter. How much can you like rotate your body around? Good. I can start going here. And then we get the right now. Just go like that.
I like that a lot.
Like I said, worst case scenario, they let go and you still got the arm bar. You don't even have to fall back for it. You can finish it from there. You can do a whole lot of stuff.
Here, I'm good. Here, yeah, I'm good. Heck, even if you just keep pulling, pull down to the center of your chest. Okay, that's like a little uncomfortable.
Now think about it.
Still okay. You gotta break it over a hip when you start.
Look at the shape of this.
Despite the pops in my arm, those aren't like.
Your foot right
I don't know what those are.
Guess what?
They're not hurting. They're not hurting.
I don't ever turn my head around.
Get that tip. Look,
Yeah,
now.
I'm sure she's not worried about it.
Put this knee on that heel.
Yeah, because most people are eating and turning too much.
So we gotta watch it. It's the front of our foot that goes with the shake. So it's almost as if as I'm cupping to choke you like this as opposed to flat down, right? So now you're kind of curving around the shake, so it's going to add pressure, but you're almost taking the pressure off. I'd rather have more of the shin bone and tibia than the top of my hand. So everybody take a look and we'll get around. So one more little detail to this. Okay? So again, if we think about the shape of Alex's neck, right? If he's here, see how it's kind of coming up
Pencil
and curving
neck.
around? If I get my foot like this, look at the shape of my foot. Okay? Yeah, that hooks him. That's a great hook. And if I'm sitting up, there may be pressure there, right? I can sit up. There's some pressure there, but look, I'm giving him the same space. I'm conforming to his neck. I don't want to conform to his neck. I will want something that hits him and wraps around. I want something that's direct pressure, right? That's what I want. Same as if I was like holding him to the ground, right? If I'm here and I have my wrist curved, okay, look, there's a little bit of pressure. But I come here and I'm just smashing. That's the difference in the pressure, right? You know, it's the difference between like, oh, look, I'm here squeezing and I'm here just driving through. So think about it when you do this. It's easy to think, oh, look, that's a nice little hook. And it is a nice little hook. There's a little bit of pressure there, but it's not the same. Shin, smash. That's what I want through. Okay? I want to crush the windpipe. I don't want to just kind of hold him in spot. We need to smash him. All right? So, let's do 2 little rounds. Okay? And let's see, just try to break it. Try to break it. So we'll actually make it a 1-minute round. We'll do them a few little, okay? So don't worry about making it a roll. Alex and I say we roll. He gets there. He locks up however he wants. He's got 1 minute, survive it. Survive it for a minute. I'm going to try to break it. If you do escape, go ahead and escape. We'll take a rest for the end of the round. That doesn't mean, hey, I'm tired, man. I'm going to let you go, okay? Go for it. Right? Don't break anybody. But for 1 minute, we're not going to make it into a regular roll, just 1 minute. That's all you got. He's going to survive it or try to escape. I'm going to try to get him. Okay? And then we'll switch. Everybody good?
Sir.
All right, get a sip of water if you need it. Not decide who's down first, who's up first.
Oh, whichever you want, man. Your choice, my friend.
Yeah,
I'll be down first if you want.
The arm bar, unless the arm bar is like in 5 seconds, then do it again. But if not, probably about a good 30 seconds or so. Then, you know, then you're all good. All right, let me do this.
Yeah, whatever you want to do, man.
Everybody got it all set? Sure. 3, 2, 1, go!
It's all good, brother. I don't care.
Try to defend or escape. The other person's trying to finish again. Be careful if it starts feeling like it's getting way too tight. Go ahead and let it go. Don't let anything pop. You killed Tommy. You popping Tommy.
That's so good. That's so good.
No bicycles.
I love that double gap. I mean, I hate it. It's very effective.
Good?
A win's a win.
Nice. Oh, man.
2, 1, time.
Nice. Barely. Just barely. I love double gap.
So again, if you're a little bit higher belt, and you know some other subs to go to, go ahead. Because in the tournament, they kind of want you to get the arm bar, but as long as if you're still holding the arm and you go with a choke or something, the tap's the tap. Now, if you let go of the arm and take their backs up, they're like, hey, he escaped the arm bar. As long as you're still holding that arm and you can do some other sub, you can do it. The main thing is you cannot let them take their arm back. As soon as their arm goes back, because that's the other thing is people say like, well, I'll let go of the arm and do a different choke or do something. Nope, they escape the arm bar. That's the whole point. They escape the arm bar. So as long as you're still holding one arm, you can go to whatever you want to do. You go to the muffled pitch nose, command style, all that neat stuff. All right, switch top and bottom. Everybody ready? 2, 1, go.
Nice. Nice. That was smooth.
I'll forward you instead.
Sorry, I was trying to move it right there on the edge.
I know.
Let's go.
Time! All right, how's everybody feeling? Attack feeling good? Like I said, there's a whole bunch more. Some people that have been around know a few, know some extras. Again, time, we won't go into the regular defenses and escapes yet. We'll keep attacking. So, find a new partner. Let's keep doing some minute rounds to close it out.
Cool. Who needs a partner? Get a partner?
Yeah.
Now, here's the thing. Everybody listen. If you are still fairly new or say you have an injury or something and you're working with somebody's experience, you can tell them, hey, please be nice. Don't try to rip this. Let me work a little bit. Let's do something. If you've got somebody that maybe is just like, they're going to lock down, I got nothing. Also, just like a regular roll, say, hey, I don't know what I'm doing here. Help me out a little bit, okay? That way you don't have to be like, oh, crap, I don't want to roll somebody because they're a brown belt and they're just going to rip my arm off because they're on so many crazy Terminator-style drugs and they don't know what's happening.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, all right? All right. Get your partner, get the position.
Yeah.
It's up to you, I don't care.
He's high on his life.
Okay.
3, 2,
I need help.
1, go!
Okay, first I want to stick this.
Okay. So one thing I would suggest is if you can get my shoulder,
Over here.
suck it up there, like pin my tricep to your chest. That way keep it, I'm compromised here, you know what I mean? Yeah, now just talk to it, drag my head in, pull it in, keep it on size. I'm in big trouble. Start doing stuff, yeah. Don't get that in there, earthquake it out.
Doing biceps muscle.
Well, just like that. You know that? No, over the yeah. You know what I mean? Then, now I'm in trouble. Yeah, so now I would go for it. I would go for it, you know? And not let me come back around. I use that one. Yeah. Hold on, shoulder report. Reset. I'm going to start trying to go one way or the other. You know, this is going that way. I'm going to try to go this way.
2, 1. Time. If it's really quick, just reset. If you're like, I've been doing this for 2 minutes already instead of 1, you can rest. Make the switch, top and bottom.
Not bad, but I'm starting to get something.
Sure.
Today was not the day for it, you know?
Other side.
Other side?
Yeah.
Got it.
But you started under the crowd.
So what I do
2, 1, go!
I like kind of this side here, and I want to go elbow to elbow. I'm getting this over my shoulder.
And also don't be stubborn if that arm is extended. You know, there's no money on the line, there's no trophy, there's no fame, there's no sponsorship. Happy fight another day.
I'm trying to get to the shoulder.
I don't even know.
So, then I'm going to roll this guy up, bring this guy in. I want to bring my hand into it and together. And use my to get in top of the wheel. Keep this guy in. And use my trunk to start coming back. I want to use the right side. Oh, sorry. Yep. So I don't have to use my muscle for my arm. I want to use my trunk. And then if I can bring the body side here,
I'm not doing that.
Time! Alright, grab a new partner, we're going to do one more set of rounds. Then before we leave, we're going to let Bobby show you his specialty to break the arm bar. He's like, I don't know what this is.
Oh, I got one.
Yeah, I wasn't going to let go, but I wasn't going to just.
I need work on this.
I don't know what we're doing.
I'll do that. It's my good leg. My bad leg's up on top.
Just decide who you want to do.
Alex.
Alright, 2, 1, go! might jump off under his leg. Does that count if I'm still holding his wrist or something? You still got the arm, and maybe get an arm bar. You still got the arm. He hasn't escaped the arm yet.
That's good. That's really good.
He's still not even there where he's like, I'm not threatening. He's still not out. That's still not an escape. He's talking about us? Yeah, he still hasn't escaped yet. Even if he stepped over and like rotate where the concussion's not there, it'd still go because his arm, he can still rotate the wrong way when you can fix it. His arm out. Arm has to be out to count as an escape. Oh no. Let it go. All right. 2, 1, time. Last round. Switch top bottom. Last round. Then we'll give you a bonus Bobby move. Bobby corner. Bobby corner. Bobby bonus. Bobby's private.
Wow, that sounds crazy.
What?
That sounds crazy.
2, 1,
We're doing mount escapes today.
Private's on your face. Yeah, Bobby's privates.
So you can make a company for that.
Yeah, I got you.
There you go, thank you.
It's almost like somebody could have a podcast called that.
They could.
Where they're doing a solo show.
There you go.
Movies on the mats. Go check it out. Yeah. I get the notification.
Just follow it. You don't have to listen. Just follow it.
I followed and I gave it a 5-star. And I gave it a 5-star.
You gave Moves on the Mats a 5-star before you gave the gym a 5-star.
At least RCR, yes.
Yeah, exactly.
One job I had 5-star too. For some reason, I thought I'd reviewed it years ago. Guy's been coming here for 6 years and never reviewed the gym.
Billy Dale.
And time. All right, real quick. Bobby's got a simple, easy bonus move for you. Alex is in the position, and then we'll get to open mats. Yes, Bobby's private. Bobby's private, right? Bobby's private.
Not much to it.
All right. That's why it's short. So, a lot of times people get stuck in positions, try to get out, using their foot, try to pull it down. If you want to be real mean, especially in tournaments when you don't care about the person, it's called the earthquake.
Oh. When you don't care about the person.
I'm taking the
That's so
back
terrible.
of my leg and just bouncing it off his head. So I just start
I'm gonna eat it!
I'm just gonna shake it. Now, again, the other way to do it, like somewhere else, and you decide you want to do it, don't shake, just stomp. Bam! Stomp, get that back of that knee to pop it. But yeah, if you just kind of, it'll shake. Okay. One of the other funny things is people talk about, again, thinking about arm bar, stuff like that. And you think about like, oh, well, in a street fight, I'd break somebody's arm, things like that. Okay, you could do it, you know, break their arm, make it harder for them to come at you, be something limp at you, stuff like that. Julio used to always talk about, thing to it is, you know, you get somebody who's big, strong, crazy, high on PCP, something like that, you can break their arms all day, they're still coming at you. But you cut off the blood supply to the brain, how big you are, how crazy you are, you're going down. Okay? So always kind of chokes first that, and then go for other things if you have to. Okay? There's actually pretty good, God, it's been 10 years plus that it's been out there on YouTube, and it's kind of thinking about like, as you learn jiu-jitsu moves, whether it's for the mats or for a fight or self-defense or something like that, things to think about. And one of the things that actually comes from another group that's I just lost their names, but they do a lot of the stick fighting, things like that, the eskrima. And one of the things is always, what's the other hand doing? So these guys that set these videos of things to think about if you're going to try your jiu-jitsu moves out somewhere. And they have it set up, it looks like a CCTV camera in a parking garage, and a guy comes up, starts up, takes him down, he spins to the armbar. So what happens is, boom, say Bobby's taking me down, right? He spins to the armbar on this side, and as he's pulling my arm, I'm grabbing here and stabbing him in the leg, right? He may break my arm, but man, if I hit the right spot, he's now bleeding out. Okay? So again, as you're training these, going back to Carlson, it's a fight style, right? We think about it, certain moves,
Great on jiu-jitsu mats, great in tournaments. The next stage of those moves are great in a cage, in a ring, for the fight. Then there's another stage of that you got to think about, that if it's going for a self-defense, you're doing these things in that situation, that it's out there where you don't have a ref, and you don't have rules, and you don't have things. You got to be more aware, okay? So if we're thinking about it, think about it every time we're thinking about this as a fighting technique, as fighting style. Think of those 3 stages. You're fighting on mats in here where there's a lot of rules. You're fighting in a cage or a ring where there's a little bit less rules. Then you're fighting out there where there are no damn rules, okay? Where it's just go ahead, break that and move, but also be aware of the other person's body, what they're doing, what they got, okay? So always think of it as you're learning moves, those styles. And like I said, that's why you'll learn moves that, oh man, in here they're great. Tournament, I'm gonna win tournaments all day. And then all of a sudden somebody gets you out the street, you're like, all right, cool, ha ha ha, I'm here. And then you get stomped in the fucking head and you're dead. And it means nothing for what you did in here. No matter how many tournaments you won, it means jack shit, okay? You go to buggy, choke somebody in the street, blow out your knee, and now they just stomp you. Stomp you till you're dead. Because you're laying there going, hang on, time, I can't do anything. Don't do that stupid shit in the street. Seriously. All right? Or in the gym. Or in the gym. In the heavyweights, yes. Don't do that in the heavyweight division. All right? All right, I'll shut up on that stuff. Let's get open, Matt. Bobby, take it away.
Drill, spar, ask questions, take care of each other. Good job, everybody!
Oh, and normal class Monday and Tuesday next week. I'll still be here for normal 7:30 class. And then, of course, after that.
Excellent.
Teach me.
Unless you
Oh yeah, sure. Let's look at it, man. Absolutely. Yeah, there's a couple of things that I think. Let me get this shot down here. So, how do I do it now?
I can make a comment.
I said, figure out who you want to do it.
Right.
What else?
So hey, don't hurt yourself. Anytime you roll.
So one of the things.
He does hurt his students, yes.
From your
I don't know
point
his
of
arm, he hurts you.
Get the elbow.
I never moved.
Down there, bring this up.
I laid
With your other hand, push this down. Okay, so when you're sitting down, now pull everything up.
We didn't want to kiss
And
the
pull
ring.
my shoulder up here.
Yeah, he was like,
This would be ideal for you, okay? Because my leverage falls off
We didn't
now.
bow to his black belt, and he got mad
I
at us.
have a hard time. Yeah, you want to suck my shoulder up as high as you can, and keep my triceps tight to your body as you can. So so right now we're not even trying to bust this. You don't even care. You know what I mean? We're not going to waste our time. We need to watch. So what you have me sucked up like up here, almost like my back. It's almost like my back is in there. You know what I'm saying? Oh, like this. Yeah. I would suggest just hold on to it now, you know, because what it does is like if we go back real quick with my elbow here, I'm gonna bring the way out. Let's go! What I'm gonna do is look. So they all think that they're killer hillbillies in there. Yeah. So the kids are trying to do it, the kids going down, something like, it's like, please kids keep you have it way the hell up here. That's me. I'm just there. Yeah. The kids keep killing yourself. My chances of getting my elbow through are very close. And if I've got this crappy handle like this,
Out of place. It was
bad.
It was one of those that like I sat back under the
So
table,
one of the things I like to do
went
is
to the dog, and then Bobby's done it. Put the buggy choke.
I will
Once he got
come
blew
up
his
with
knee
my
out.
hands still attached and come back to my wrist.
Get a little music.
And hold like this. I'm really worried about this action, not really going back and forth. Yeah. So by me holding onto it with an overhand grip like this, that's what I like to do. Is I can pull this down really, you know, really nicely and hold onto it as opposed to holding on my hand. You can pull it with my biceps and with my hand. Now, like this, it's a lot. So that's what I'm doing with that. This leg is over here. Yeah, it's all tight. Yeah. That gets my spine all. I'm all like over here. Yeah.
Dude, we were going
Yeah. Yeah. And you can feel this is all drawn up and all. And if my leverage is all goofed up now, my head's all center now, you know? Yeah, you're gonna bust that loose. It's as I said, I'm being really stubborn on holding on to this. We need something really good.
Like if I'm pulling back this way, you went over and grabbed this over here, you brought everything in. Look how it collapses over here. I mean, it collapses and then you snatch it loose. Right, and you did the right way when you did that way. Yeah, exactly. Well, you'd be surprised about a lot of people try to go the other way. Yeah.
And it was one of those things. Yeah, I don't want to go with my weight too low. I'm like, yeah, I'm like not sure.
Yeah. So what John was doing with his is like he was doing the connector where he's coming through, keeping the connection the whole time. And I like to keep one of the things I like to do with it is I like to use my knees as fulcrum points. So when I'm bringing my arms through, I'm pushing on and I'm keeping everything in nice and tight, And when my see this would be connected here, and then when I come through, I'm over my knees, and I'm, as I'm keeping it real good, like, yeah. So I use those, stuff like that all day long, Yeah. Me? Like in this position here?
Like for example, when I'm back to goal, and I am going for the choke, but I'm losing goal first. I try to regain, I don't see. I'm saying this.
Yeah, it is.
There's someone who's your like,
I'm looking forward from somebody that I feel trying to switch. I'm looking, people do this, they'll loosen up their legs. They've already got me up there, when they loosen up their legs, they start going. I'm going to be thinking about loading up and boom, elbow down. And those transitions a lot. Because a lot of times people are sitting here, have everything good, and then when they're coming through, they kind of do this. It's just something good. Yeah. I would. I get in there, and I just game of this, right? Just start taking it away. First thing is, like when you get into that spider web, is I would make sure my knees are over here, arm is in here, it's not on the outside, kind of thing. I would, over the arm, that's like, inside, I don't want it to be real pinched up, not on purpose. Not usually. I don't really want them. I would rather my hip be over that arm. So they can't it's a problem. Like if I'm getting here, like you're talking about, for this leg, it's coming under this leg.
dude, I know. They turn,
Yes. That's what I said. I won't do that. Normally, though, I use this body side one to get it here, right? Even if it helps me keep my knees together. I really want the shoulder way the hell up here. And that's why I say I like to keep this guy put it down. And like position before submission is if you're flat, your shoulders there, you're already quarter the way out. I need to go ahead and start thinking about, man, I gotta get this position right, or the shoulder up, okay, I feel good. Your shoulders up above my pelvis. Then I can kind of get in here. I've got kind of this locked up, I've got everything real nice and tight, got this thrown up. Yeah, I kind of, it just goes behind my head side, arm in here. But then, kind of, when you pop that loose, then I can kind of come back. I can get back on more here. I probably still would, try to fight with the arm bar. I got your shoulder way up here, like you were talking about earlier. You did that to me earlier. Yes. But feel that though, like drop your shoulder to the mat. Yeah. See, I've got you all the way to my chest. If I have your shoulder in.
well,
If your elbow's way above my crotch, you're not getting it. The closer your elbow gets to my crotch, so that's why when you're skate running, it's just really cool. If I get my elbow down, go ahead and get back.
that makes sense.
Well, thing on the other end
Shoulder. I can feel that this isn't tight. I can feel that my knees are tight.
it's like, I feel disjointed and people are like, oh man. But like second, I can feel all the tone, I can feel,
And I have a lot of success with that elbow to elbow thing where you come in for arm bars or yeah, or just come in with the elbow to elbow when I'm trying to. I'll come in real deep with it and pin it to my chest and try to get it as high as I can and bend over on it. And then use my body to pick up, and that freaks people out. Like, God, you're strong. And I'm like, I'm using my trunk. I'm not using my arm. Almost like we did before. Yeah.
My arm, I want you.
Exactly. And then, you're right. Yep. Get that tricep pick to the chest. You know, you're over it. Yeah, and that part about straightening out, that's the last part.
well, yeah. My mind's
It's like the last 16th of the
If he
technique.
doesn't escape, but I don't, I just can't do the gears. Instead of that,
It'll eventually, especially if you're taking away, you know, it's getting higher and higher on the crack, you know, it's getting higher and higher. You know, I can feel you're tightening up on my head, your body side, you're moving certain, and I'm like, it's a matter of time before my arm's gonna pop loose and you're gonna, you know. Look at it. Exciting. I'd love to sit up.
Yeah.
Come on now, I can put it through. And I open up. Because as soon as you open up, you're like, ha ha. And then, nope. That's good. Move that leg. Let it sit up. Go grab that shit.
Go ahead and sleep then.
Well, when I think, yeah, I think I got one in. I had a question. Yeah, what you got?
So what I passed was like,
I'm not even gonna try to really break it. I mean, I'm like, that's fun.
So a lot of it is, some of it is, think about it like, we're here, and we're fighting So first of all, let's start with this. If I get here and I'm fighting, right, and you're worried about them doing something, what else can you do to stay what I'm doing? Come back.
Yeah.
Having tension.
I like how you, and you felt me kind of coming down, you three positions, switch sides even, and said, I can
Let's switch sides. I can hold it this way. They feel like if you're weak this way.
Yeah. You got me trapped in. And I'm not gonna like it. I'm here and you got me on there. So think about it. So again, it's kind of one of these ideas of like, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm taking away one thing. Woo!
damn you, kill it off.
Especially if I'm over here. Thanks, sir. So that's going to be the option that you can do right there.
A little weird leg game.
Like that. Yep. And then you start driving.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, it's time that here, you got mounts for you there.
That leg, that was up like your head.
That's some bullshit that you wear.
right there. Yeah, right like,
Into the lever going.
yeah, right in the,
I know you had me on the side. Same here. Couple knees. You did good defense. So I went for calf slots. And that's when you straighten it out.
yeah, body side. Yeah, roll on hand. Yeah, like
Yeah, yeah,
right there.
Same idea.
Now, one of these solutions on my skills, now one of the things you can do is, like, Keep your body over this way, put your palm down. You know, that's really late. You're probably
Yeah.
You guys all at the same time.
I don't think they don't like it dirty. I tried to
grab me up real good. I'll show you what happens when I expect I'll go over this way and I'll start thinking, is I'll come up and I'll get here and they'll put their walking elbow.
Are you a cat? I felt that when I hit my guard over there, but that was cool. Like I couldn't. I was trying to like ghost a little bit or something like kill to like get out of your north south, and like that little hand like paused me the whole time, like just swinging. Yeah. Interesting. That's cool. Like never especially with like a fast speed crash guard or a heat, you're able to keep that track. That's see what I mean? He's going on. He's probably the strongest person I've ever seen. Yeah. I heard that since he's only good to do this, they just like randomly showing little cats that he's and no one else is doing. Like an eye comes really like and they just like come there and kick everybody's ass. What he told me. It's rad. Yeah. Hey, you're out there all the time. Yeah. Or even if you charge it, it's like $10. Yeah, it is. Hey, mind you, we like take care of you. You have to be like, you know, Stallions and Krav are the owners of this whole gym. They own like one Krav, and he owns. Yeah. One Krav, yeah, so my man's owner. Technically the address, I know it's just downstairs, but technically the address is still upstairs. Yeah. I know when I first started going to Forest, they had like the old location. Yeah. No, I thought it had no, by the Jacks. Where the U-Hauls is. That's possible. Yeah. I'm just talking. Yeah. Yeah. I was over there for a while. I was over there when like Brad was still coaching everything. It would literally basically be like Brad or coaching. And then for Hayden, it was like when Hayden like. Yeah. I think I was there when he got his I don't know. It is for the blue belt when I was there, it's just very little bit of knowledge. I know the brown younger fighter. Yeah. Are you trying to like work taking the belt? It's like a half belt more than everything else. So here, I take it. Here, what's the most thing that people are going to defend me? It's heavyweight versus like later. I was playing out here. Start doing stuff. You see that? But of course, I know you were trying to so that's not follow you.
That's enough for me to learn a lesson.
Yeah, that's what right. Yeah. Have you been coming to Spartan firsthand? Which one is Spartan? Oh, Spartan. Oh, yeah. Yeah. We did that for a gentleman so just his first black belt to the sign of on the RCO like they signed it and it's just like an LPA. We say, hey, we got to sell something.
Yeah, man.
I can't like make fun of you. Yeah.
And it makes it great. Instead of sitting directly on the head
So did not condemn you down in any direction.
Trying.
You have a cute face.
Yeah. Yeah. Dude. Dario?
It's something good.
Yeah.
I like the, I usually like the.
Okay, yeah. When I saw you, I drove by and I was like,
We'll come back to that. You just took a break.
I remember the conditions. Clamp, keeping the hips there with the conditions.
You got the props. Just matter about what we do on the line. Yeah. Yeah, which is so cool. I was so excited. I know before, but it kind of does that shit like way back in the day where like you know how to really strain at it, you know, move and then you just strain it around. It's kind of like yeah. Find the choking arm, Nathan. Start playing with those hooks once you get control on it.
There we go.
There you go. Switch your hips hard. Switch your hips hard. Nathan. Yep. Keep going. Over the head. Keep running it. Chest to chest. Chest to chest. Nice.
I can't follow it.
Nice, Conrad.
Keep going.
That arm.
Everybody looks like
Get her hand on the mat.
I had right here.
The only thing I know to do is to plank. Because as far as my hips spin,
Well, what I would do, get my girl.
Instead of sometimes like this move, that speed, this. And you start saying, John's driving in. He doesn't do those things. I'm going to do this. Oh, John's scooting back. Once I had this one, close it. Now again, sit up, I see you. Test the water. It's really not much shot. He didn't react. Poor man did react. Do it again.
I like 60-year-olds are not breaking hard off.
If I'm here, like trying to do this, what you're actually doing, you catch me, you get this kind of
Neil, how old are you now?
Exactly, and that's it. That's the whole reason.
How old are you now?
So I'm going to.
I've learned.
This over here, and now, I'm just kind of stretch out my arm, like I may want to. Go ahead, go get off my turn. I'll make it work. You know what I'm saying?
Think about certain things that your body starts kind of reacting.
It's pretty close. No, you're right. You have to let me know all that.
Again, it's not just.
I know some real, like, so you're shooting real big elbow.
I know the wrist and what's up.
Yeah, drag it through.
Now you want to be like that right there. Let me think about space. Think about reality, not space.
As long as I can get this
Real deep, you get it on there, but it's on the shoulder or bicep, whatever. And then think about like where, just get it from there.
Space.
They're standing up, and some come out close, so it's trying to sit up.
What's it you're trying to see that open up?
You can dive that thing up, and then put there.
Nope, bring it back. Oh, you're going to try to open my space. Nope.
Oh, like, come up there.
Yeah, I'll do it. Yeah, so.
That's how we look at it.
Yeah, you got me locked up. So I'm coming up here. Okay. But you have it in your pocket. But what you can is try and open this here. Am
I right?
Yeah, and bring your knee. Bring your knee up.
Yeah.
And I mean, and if I'm still, you just go like this is how I get so it doesn't start to be in. Now just go. You all got more room you got. You know what I mean? Yeah. You need to probably get the foot down in there too. I like doing the knees. It's kind of like a knee shield.
Like your body? Yeah. Turn your back. All right, you want to get one, brother? You want to learn? You're good. You're good. He's got some cool details.
I do a little bit. I do a lot of half gas, and a lot of long half. I don't do a whole lot of things. I don't like screwing close guard or open guard and no key because of the lever. That's why I don't.
It's wild, right?
Yeah. Sorry. This is what I'm always.
Okay.
It's elementary. And I'm able to get my arm out and I get balanced. Okay. What are you doing?
Okay, so I am looking at this overhook. I don't like this overhook, so I have my frame, my bottom side frame.
So I like this. I'm not from this. I'm not one out there. Go like this.
Right.
I tried like 3 different
Well, I have trouble getting.
What I'm doing is I'm worried about your overhook. I don't want you to get into this program. If you're here, I'm cool. I've got all this hinge here. We have to be springs here. I can see this turtle and ride a lot of weight and not be in any trouble.
Yeah.
I like to, and I do, I'm breaking the rules in this, but I do it on purpose. I like to have this way the hell out here, if I can, when it's still not breaking, because I'm trying to invite you into this hole under my arm. You know what I mean?
As soon as you got that arm up my phone,
Yes, I really like that one. Because then what I can do is I see you got that base over here, is I can start coming up this way, pushing, elbow your head, and come back and get this soccer rock. Yeah, the soccer rock, I love this guy a lot. And then a lot of times people start pushing the pull out once it gets here, then you go wrist walk. You know what I mean? So, which I do. And a lot of times you force this guy over.
You already did this to me once.
Yeah.
And you
Step over.
luckily I learned this.
Yeah, that's good. You know, so and you can get that way. So that's the kind of stuff I'm looking for.
Okay.
Again, I don't play with the rules of the tournament. A lot of stuff I make some of the stuff like you should not do exactly what you're doing. But I have success with it. And I can get the turtle pretty easy without it.
I feel like I'm pretty good.
Yeah.
I need more to do.
I'm most threatened by that overhook over there. Right over here. I do not like that. That's
Because I can take.
yeah, you get that other one in, you get another hook, I'm in real trouble with that. Especially if you got hooks in, you got my hand, I'm in real trouble. No key, especially.
I'm gonna keep your damn fucking hand out of the way.
Yeah, that's one of the things I do too, is like when I'm here, and I also like to start out with a straw, I'll tell you like this, I have this, I'm trapped, like, you know, so I have this over here, and I'm putting it down real deep, so my base is so spread out that when they start trying to flip me, and if I do get up and they are getting some stuff in, I like to get this live toes.
It's not rolls in the I'm not crazy. I go to break your tap for a heel tap.
But I want to be able to
You can always say, hey, don't worry.
you know what I mean?
Go back.
But I like to use this
What
one.
did you do? Nobody's in anything. Or I felt like I could do this.
Guard, get up and
I don't test it, but I'm worried that if you're cranking on something
I was arrested.
yeah, I
But even though like this,
feel like
I feel like you do that and you go, oh yeah, now I want to return over this. Oh no, I just do this. Nope, that's bad. I really would. I put myself
I kick my traps with you.
I do a lot of that stuff, and the Sakuraba is only working.
right there in the moment where like, hey,
It's not good pepper eye. But I'm never, unless I'm trying to.
I know, so I like that.
No, I don't like the milk. I love. And I just start to sound smaller. I have to just like I do. Yeah. And I always look at it as, you know, I've got that trap over here. It's almost like a elbow in this. It's like with like your
nobody ever gets you
you know, and that way you know you're no part.
please get me. You roll with me like, oh no, John, I'm trapped. I'm like,
It's almost like more.
Yeah. I'm not
Like you're going for it.
Yeah. It's really kind of holding you, kind of going over it.
I noticed
Kind of sitting.
this guy is always
And you're hanging on it too.
here. I'm like,
You know what I mean? Because I'm hanging on it.
because obviously when it's all season,
Yeah.
so then it's like, what? With your mic.
A lot of this kind of over the elbows right here. You've got this. I've got
Nobody else does it, but it's fictional. Okay, then we know you can just go take a step. Like,
Yeah.
I'll show you where I discovered it. So top close works. So you know what you're supposed to do. So I'm like, hey, you want to show me what's left? I'm grabbing the cross. I'm grabbing the oh yeah.
Yeah, I try to be done at 9.
If I can. All right, guys. Gonna go ahead and wrap it up for the night. Thanks for joining. See you guys next time. Take care of yourself.